Hello, everybody. It is almost 2 in the morning, and I am a very tired little monkey. So today we're going to be talking about something that I came across my own personal adventures on the YouTube's internets, which is I was sitting around and I was basically just whatevering during a rendering of a video, and I came across a video by a YouTuber who had a very substantial audience of about 250,000. And it was basically about female streamers on Twitch and how he didn't like a certain number of them because they were using Twitch as a money making service. Okay, guys, let me just put this out there. Twitch is a money making service. It's not just, oh, guys, we're just gonna sit around and we're gonna play video games. Do we get paid for it? No, no. And the fact of the matter is that Twitch is used as for people to make money, and often this is done by donations. Now, there are a good number of people who sit at the Twitch stream, plays the game, and basically are saying, "Go, don't forget to donate, don't forget to donate, don't forget to donate," because they are constantly being reminded by a small little counter at the bottom that there are people watching them. And if those people donate $5, $10 to you, hey, that's $5, $10 in your pocket. Now, I will not say to a certain extent that we need to explain to people that, hey, if you're going to be on Twitch, don't constantly remind us to donate. To a certain extent, people who aren't constantly reminding me to donate, but constantly saying, hey, guy, every few minutes or something like that, he even says, hey, guys, this is so much fun. I love doing it. It's also kind of the only way that I can continue to stream is if I have this revenue. So, hey, would you mind tossing $5 to me if you can? If you can't, you know what? Continue to enjoy the stream. It's super fun to have you on there. Being able to be polite and being presentable is actually very important when you're asking for donations. That's just my little tip. Now, as to the people who are saying that female gamers going onto the stream is saying, donate, 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 here's my boobs, I have to say to that, I've seen it like twice. And both times these people aren't uploading anymore. They're not streaming anymore. For two reasons. One, unless you have an essential audience on Twitch, you just don't make money by donation. And two, you can kind of get an audience through flaunting your natural assets, but that doesn't really give you anything. Well, isn't that a bad thing? Especially for someone like me who basically is constantly appearing to the idea that gaming should be held to a higher esteem. And to that extent, I say this. I hold gaming the same esteem as movies and TV. And let's face it, there are plenty of gratuitous movies and TVs that are basically just sex appeal. I'm not trying to say that gaming shouldn't be held to a certain degree to where it says, hey, let's not make every single game out there porn, or not. Let's not try to use sexualification to create attention to gaming and to gaming personalities. But I do believe that it kind of comes down to the idea that it's gonna happen. If you go onto a different news network, or even a show that's about TV shows or criticisms of movies, you'll find these people are very attractive and actually very, very sexualized, especially the women. It comes down to this idea that, hey, sex sells, so let's make everybody really, really sexy. Now, I don't believe that that would be the best way or the best choice into making people into sex objects, but I do believe that that's something that's going to happen. Like I said, sex sells. If you look at the top YouTubers right now that are gamers, PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jack, they kind of all have the same aspect. They're attractive males who attract a very strong female audience. Because of that, you kind of understand that they're being sexualized by these people. And because they're attractive, that in itself part of themselves is selling themselves to the audience. Now, I'm not trying to say that any sort of sexualization is bad. I'm saying over-sexualization is bad. I'm actually extremely glad that Twitch banned topless streaming, because after a certain point I'd have to say, yes, somebody's going to go on there and say, hey, if you donate $50, or hey, if you donate this amount of money, or hey, if we get 10,000 people on the stream, I'm going to strip naked. I hate to say it, that would be something that would happen. Because, let's face it, that's a good incentive to people. Not just men, but also women. I know plenty of women who, if Markiplier got into a stream and said, hey, if we raise $10 million for him would probably be a charity, you would see $10 million be donated in like a half an hour. I'm not even kidding you. Kids would be like stealing their parents' credit cards or something like that. And that's the thing. Markiplier would never do it. The fact of the matter is that if it would happen, the money would come in very quickly because, let's face it, everybody wants to see that. Male or female would be an interesting thing to be a part of, and Twitch would more likely shut them down verbatim before it even got that close. Now, as for this YouTuber's complaints as to female gamers coming in and basically ruining Twitch, I guess, because they're using their natural assets to get a larger audience, to that extent, again, I'll say, it happens. It'll happen whether or not they want to or not. I know plenty of female gamers out there who create content, and when they're creating content, they put on makeup. They make themselves look better so that on camera, they don't look bad. I mean, heck, I don't go on camera unless I have a hat because my hair is terrible. That's my worst asset in my mind. So, all in all, I don't want to say that Twitch is a bad thing. Twitch is definitely something I've used myself, and I probably am going to use one day again, but the fact of the matter remains is that girls going on to Twitch and flaunting what they have, not a bad thing, as long as they love the game. And even if they don't love the game, it doesn't affect and shouldn't affect our opinions and or our outlook on any other type of gaming. If you guys have any comments on Twitch streaming girls, or literally anything, shoot me in the comments. You know, I will instantly start to reply as soon as I can, as long as I'm not working. And you want to know, it's guys, a happy start of autumn. It is September 21st, which is kind of nice. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and see ya!
Yeah, some days.
Today we're going to be talking about gaming news, anything that really catches my fancy this week. So for our first person news today, we're going to be talking about Dark Souls 3. The release date was announced today for Japan, which is March 24th, with the American version to be announced in the coming days. For those of you who don't know what Dark Souls 3 is, Dark Souls is a game that basically took the PC gaming violence by learning the phrase "get good," but basically a game I will probably never personally beat, no matter how many times I